Hey guys, Zoller here, back again with another video. Now this is actually a combination of things. This is just showing off my Gargoyles collection, but it's also a reply to Justman Nesto 2's video, my favorite Toyline. If you've checked his channel out recently, that's, I'm pretty sure, the newest video he's put up. But his was NECA, mine is Gargoyles from Kenner, because I love the show. The show was freaking awesome. Granted, it did have its flaws. It wasn't without its flaws. Season 3, which I thought was a decent season compared to the crap I have to watch now. I won't even go into that. I probably will never go into that because the video would be way too long. I'd be talking about it and you'd all probably be... You'd probably be, if you're a kid, you'd be in college. If you're an adult, you'd be in senior citizen home. But, yeah, that's just how much I could probably talk about how TV has gone to crap since late 2000s, a little bit before 2010, roughly after, maybe even after that. I mean, we didn't really have most of the crap I see nowadays until now. The past few years, I'll say. But Gargoyles was awesome. It also led into a comic book series done by Marvel, which not a lot of people like. You know, pick your poison. It's either that or the slave labor one, which is technically season 3 redone, different story. Brooklyn actually gets a girlfriend, yada yada yada. I also had a look at those, and I also, if you do not know me by now, I am a big enough fan that I have that big old work of art. That is an amazing piece. A few other people have it. It's my new face. And, yeah, not a lot of people have it, but I've seen a few on DeviantArt who have posted it. Framed. I'd like to get it framed. Keep it dust-free, because I can't dust the top anymore. I used to dust the top, but I can't reach it, so I'm not going to try. There's probably a freaking family of spiders living in it now, but what are you gonna do? But the Gargoyles toys are something I've had for the past couple of years. It's almost been 2 years. It's been 2 years since I watched it. I watched it the week of the 4th of July, I believe, or the week after, back in 2012. But now it's 2014. It's almost been 2 years since I started collecting the toys. This Christmas actually will be the 2-year anniversary of when I started getting into these guys. But that's another story for another time, sort of. Moving something out of the way. But taking a closer look at my collection, my favorite toy line, FYI. We have a few over here. Let me just do that. I'm just sliding the camera. We got Bronx with the little glider thing. You know, you'd think this would come off, and it actually doesn't. It's got little foot slots. I don't have a green goblin that would fit on that, but I think the Elisa Mazza figure might fit on this. That's what those are for. They might also just be for, like, weapon storage. I know it came with a little sword that the stone armor, or maybe even the one I have, the Quick Strike Goliath, could hold. I'm not too sure about that, but, why the heck would you have the stupid little rivet, the indentations or the little lips for something to go in there? It's beyond me. Then we have Brooklyn. Mine actually works. Here, I'll give you a quick little... Okay, there's the firehouse thing going off. Not the Ghostbusters, but the fire department alarm is going off down the road from where I'm at. But Brooklyn, mine, the horn part works. The mouth does not, it just flops down. Num num. So he can be like Pac-Man. And then his bike, the Brooklyn Cycle, got blown up the first time it was used. What a shame. Then Hudson, he's kind of leaning forward a bit. I don't know, maybe he's not. No, that's just the way the camera's angled. But he's got the sword thrusting action deal. Squeezes legs and freaking hacks your... He decapitates! So gory. Not really. But he's got quite the speed on that little slash attack action, I'll be honest with you. And then we got Lexington, he fires a missile from a crossbow that he never used. Moving on. Oh, I do not have the... If anyone has the little yellow stick thing for this guy, I don't know what the heck it is. It's like a sword or a lance or a staff. I call it a little yellow stick thing because I don't know what the heck it is. Let me know. I'd be interested in that. And the sword that goes with Bronx. Just to have it complete and to maintain sanity. I don't know. I like to have complete stuff even if they didn't use it. It's good for background display. Or movie props, if you know me. Stone Camo Broadway. I'd like the regular version, but that's the cheapest. I got that guy pretty cheap. I got him for like $10 in the box. I think these two were like close to 20 a piece. Those were Christmas presents though, so they were free to me. The bike in Brooklyn, those were presents. So is Bronx. Apparently Bronx is hard to come by. So is Hudson. So it's kind of funny that those two are. And then the trio range from 20 to 30. It depends. But Stone Camo Broadway I got dirt cheap. Kind of surprised. I saw them on Amazon and I jumped on it. They came from the same seller too. So, well, him and a figure down the line we'll have a look at came from the same seller. So that's pretty cool. Moving on, we have Demona with her crazy... That sort of reminds me of Donatello's staff from the new TMNT movie. I don't know, the little missile. I don't know, it sort of does, it sort of doesn't. But Demona's pretty cool. She's got the shoulder pads. Kind of reminds me more of the Future episode. If you haven't seen that episode, it's called Future Tense. Goliath goes into the future and all hell breaks loose. That's all I'm going to tell you. You got to watch it. It's a pretty good one. And then this little guy here, it's the crap, what's the word I'm looking for? Biological son of Broadway and Angela. It's Little Broadway. Yeah, it's just a Burger King toy. It changes color, I believe. I think it turned green, or maybe the actual colors of the dude in the show, but it's a Little Broadway. He kind of looks scary as freaking crap, man. I mean, look at that. It looks like his head is coming out of his gut. It's scary. Well, his head's coming out of his chest, but yeah, look at that. That's a cool little thing. I got that from a friend, teacher actually, at school. Oh, Xanatos took a tumble. Speaking of Xanatos, he's got the little flip down mask and the flip up part. My dad has the red variant to this. That's another one I'd like to get. I gotta try and buy one of them. One of his figures off him. He's got Elisa and he's got the red Xanatos. Those are the ones I want the most. I'd like to get the robot versions to use as like movie stop motion characters. You know, Xanatos builds evil robot versions of them. It seems like something that would happen in their show. I mean, there's Broadway, there's Lexington, there's Goliath. My dad has Goliath, but that's a freaking cheap one. You can find that one on Amazon for like $6.99 with so-and-so shipping, not too much. And then, he had the Mighty Roar Goliath. Really want that. I'd like someone to get one of those and customize in the Thaylog. I think that would make the most sense, because freaking Kenner didn't do that, which is surprising, because they're the kings of repaints. Look at all the Batmans they made, but they could have took one of the Goliath and painted him black and gave him white hair. Heck, you could even do it with that one. You just have to paint it black and give a white hair, and there's a Thaylog. But he already looks PO'd, so he looks evil. Either way, that sounds like something my friend Dr. Twisted would be able to do. He's pretty good with paint. You never know. Also, paint the belt on him. Jeez. But Quick Strike Goliath is pretty good. He comes with a crazy axe thing. Let me show you. If I can get back here. It's this crazy sort of pendulum axe. I thought it was just a straight up axe. No, it falls down. So I'm not sure what's up with that. But, you know, whatever. And then over here, that's the other figure I got with Stone Camo Broadway. They were from the same seller. This guy friggin' explodes if you don't put his head on too tight. If you put his head on all the way and don't... If it's on there and you shake it a little, if it's on there, you'll press the button and nothing will pop up. If you tap it a couple times, it will explode in your face and you will feel pain for days to come. But if you put it on there, not all the way, most of the way, but not all the way, you'll press the button and the gimmick will work just fine. That's what I've learned. I did it earlier. Although I'd like to just remove the spring so I can just have them as is. You know, make them blow up on my own with some fishing wire and special effects video editor. But, and the thing that I want to say to T-Biz is the part you're missing is this little green bit right here. His abs, in other words. You pretty much have everything else. The reason you think it's broken, I believe, is because you don't have his abs. You have to put it together, this part, then push his head on, and then he'll look like this. There's no flip out deal or anything, it's just the way it was made. And most of these figures, surprisingly, I got mint in the box. Xanatos was mint, that guy was mint, Goliath was mint, Demona was mint, Broadway was mint, Hudson and Lexington were mint. I have 2 loose figures. That's Brooklyn and Bronx, and the bike is loose. Everything else is sealed. Even this guy, Cold Stone, I like to call him Kickars, but he's got a little slot machine gimmick. Will work. And let me fold this wing up so I can get in there. He's got a little slot machine gimmick. There we go. We had to loosen the switch up. Jeez. So yeah, that's pretty cool. He is by far my favorite, and one of the most sought after, apparently, because he's so accurate to the show. I'd say if you're a Gargoyles fan, definitely track him down. But yeah, that's it, guys. This is a bit of a long video. I apologize for that, but I wanted to show you all the Gargoyles I have, including some of the miscellaneous items. But yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for some Marvel Legends reviews. I'm also going to re-review these in honor of the 20th anniversary of Gargoyles. And that should hopefully be in the next week or so. So stay tuned for those, and until next time, I will catch guys later.